Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is 11:30 and the weather is reasonable. It's rained all night, but it's cloudy now and a bit damp. It's not currently raining. So I'm about to make cucumber sandwiches. I'm about to whip up cream for scones and get jam and stuff together. Ooh. I haven't got any strawberry jam. Didn't think about that. I've got other jam though, so we'll just have to go with that. Anyway, I could buy some jam from the pub if we really want strawberry. But yes, I'm going to get everything together and get the picnic blanket out, and I've got the chairs, and there's also a barbecue, and we'll just have to hope the weather holds. Take the raspberries. I guess I whip up both, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
You don't really want runny cream with scones. I'm thinking what I might do is if we position ourselves sort of close-ish to the pub, then I can order a pot of tea as well. And I'll take the little table that is down the side of the bed that I use for colouring when I do colouring on the bed. I've done that in a long time. Oh, missed. Making a mess.
Ouch.
Lay it out. I am now making cucumber sandwiches. I will make some ham and beef sandwiches as well. But you have to make them triangular because it's more posherer. So yeah, I'm going to have some triangular sandwiches.
Not quadrangular then.
No, put that in there.
These go in the box.
They do go in the box, yes, thank you. Totally not gluten friendly, but I'm making it for many people, so you know, I'm not going to subject them all to gluten-free bread. Okay, then we have to do them in a triangular fashion because they are posherer sandwiches. Oops, making a bit of a hash at this. Probably should have gone with a bread knife. Serrated, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oops. The cucumber is falling out of the cucumber sandwiches. Cucumber sandwiches. Right. I don't know how many people are going to want my cucumber sandwiches, but
You just need a bag or something to carry it with.
yeah, we'll need a bag or something. Right, that's a lot of cucumber sandwiches. Not the best display. Brendan and Dad have arrived. Mum's not feeling great, so she's not here, unfortunately. I'm hoping my dad will stay. Brendan's here. My dad has decided not to stay. I think he's gone back to be with Mum. So we have bags of bits. We have cucumber sandwiches. We have scones, cream, jam, strawberries, raspberries. Brendan's bought a bag of goodies. I know my mum bought some cakes, so she might have put those in there as well. There's also barbecue stuff, and I'm going to order a pot of tea from the pub and have that out there as well. And probably some Pims, but now I need to get my shoes on and get ready to go.
As we give thanks for the many years of long reign of the Queen, we ask you to bless our neighbourhood and our community. May we who come of one accord give thanks this day to the Lord, not only for the food that we eat, but also for the friends that we meet. Lovely day. Stay up there. And the rest of you, have a lovely weekend.
I'll see if they've got any forks as well, and then we can have the coleslaw with it.
What spoons? One is gelatinous, one is actual food.
You having another cucumber sandwich?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
The chicken was in there. I did see the chicken. You were forced to wait. There's barbecue coming. You're not going to starve.
I'm gonna eat the chicken bit.
We have a teapot. Lorraine saved the day, and there is going to be tea and very Britishness going on.
We got invaded by everyone else, and then we got really angry about it, and we invaded like
The biggest Uno reverse card in history.
Right. What was that? England was the biggest reverse card in history.
The biggest Uno reverse card in history.
Yeah, it was.
Just in-
We were
people
bad
invading us, we
people.
invaded everyone else.
This is going to be odd, another very British thing, but it's a French fancy. How has it become so very British? You've not had one of these, have you not, Llewellyn? Go on then, take a bite of the yellow one and tell me what you think. Like it? They remind us of our childhoods, they do. British childhood, summer parties.
Good turnout, well done everybody. And from one end of the village to the other, both sides, lots of good things to look at. Had to invent a whole bunch of different criteria to judge them by on the basis that they're a varied collection. But well done everybody for all your hard work, lots of inventive use of materials and bits and pieces there. The score sheet we came up with had about a 4-point spread on it, so everyone was very close together. But the top three, can't get the start, can you? In third place, we have the Flower Pot Men up in Blackthorn Rise at number 7. In second place, we have the Royal Balcony in Backstreet. And the winners, if they haven't gone cruising already, are the two bikers at number 24 Silver Street.
Some coleslaw and
Okay,
tomato.
so you've had the burger and there's coleslaw, is there?
Yeah. I really
Okay.
like the coleslaw too.
There was a barbecue as well, but I have no room for barbecue. Lee's come down for the barbecue.
You can eat the salad then.
Brendan's having barbecue. Is it roast potatoes and parsnips as well, isn't it? I might have a burger. I might have a burger later on if there's any left, but I'm too stuffed at the moment. But I will squeeze in Kenzie's salad. I'll eat that. And we've had scones, and I've had a French fancy, and yes, tea. I'm gonna have a Pimm's. What's the Pimm's over there? Have you not been that far yet? Pimm's. What, a bit cold for a Pimm's?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not as bad as the last Jubilee event though, when that was absolutely freezing and chucking it down. Which is a bit drizzly.
Like a bunch of quiche there as well, wasn't there? That's when
Was there quiche?
When I liked the quiche.
Oh yeah, we probably made quiche as well, yeah.
It was creamy.
Pimm's is a summer drink.
It is a summer drink, you're right. That's why we have tea. Lorraine's bought the teapot and I went in and made tea.
We've got
God save the Queen
our pot of tea.
with our pot of tea.
Hello.
And our very British things like scones and cream and
Cucumber sandwiches.
cucumber sandwiches and French fancies and yeah.
This is what culture looks like, America.
What's this? Is what culture looks like.
This is what culture looks like. Sitting in the rain while drinking tea. Splendid.
Two per household.
If I've got
Awesome.
loads,
Thank you. Can Brendan, now he no longer is part of our household, have his own? Please, thank you.
I'm in tame now.
Thank you. Yeah, you even allowed one. Well, you're not allowed it then. Thank you. Right, one. Thank you. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Are you leaving here?
No, not yet. There is nothing more British than sitting in a cold gazebo on a national event, drinking tea, eating cake.
Ours is a delayed national event
Why is it delayed?
because Friday was the Jubilee.
It was, yes, yeah. What you got? What are they? Eyes? Extra fancy fingers.
No.
Eyeballs? Googly eyes. Love it, Llewellyn.
Hello here.
Cheers.
Brute force, boy.
20 to 7, and kind of feel like the weekend has just whizzed. For parts of it I've been sat just chilling and, you know, like today just sat drinking tea and chatting. But I kind of feel like, I think because I've had a lot of people, so it's been very people-y, which exhausts me. But I think it's just been the fact that I've been out doing something every single day. I feel quite exhausted. Quite exhausted. I ended up going into forest school to check on it because we've got a session tomorrow and all the kids were going in there, and a couple of kids came running out going, they've got spades and they're digging huge great big holes in forest school, and I was like, oh my god, what are they doing? And it's forest school, it's fine. But you know, you think the worst. And I went in there, they dug one hole, it was fine, but I was like, where did you get the spades from? Our lockbox didn't have a lock on it, or the lock's been taken, or whatever has happened, it's not locked. And so I've come home, got a lock, told them to put everything back, thank you very much, yes, you're not really meant to be using them, we'll put them back in, locked it back up so that all those things are safe. And then they helped me clear up any litter that was in there. And then I just explained to them in a very nice way about, guys, I've noticed some people have been pulling the branches on our willow dome, and if you see anyone do it, can you just explain to them that the willow dome, if it's allowed to grow, is going to become a really cool den for you to all play in. But if people keep breaking them, then unfortunately it's not going to get tall enough and we won't be able to build the dome. So if you see anyone doing it, could you do me a big favour? You know, you kind of include the kids, don't you? And could you tell them not to do it and explain why? Because I would really like you to have a cool dome to play in, like next year. That's how my brain's going with it anyway. It's like, try and get them on board. But they're brilliant. They helped me clear up all the litter. And then I had a chat to them about not taking any water out of the pond for the mud kitchen because it's got tadpoles in it. This is why I didn't put tadpoles in it, but the local children's centre put tadpoles in it. And I said, you do realise they're destined to die unless they grow really quickly, because the kids keep fishing water out of it for the mud kitchen. But hopefully some of them have survived. I mean, when she said she put them in, I was just like, okay, great. And then just went, oh, they're gonna die. Yes, so that's what I've been doing. I've also been doing Pokemon Go stuff. I still haven't finished, but the event has finished and I haven't finished, but I will still have some of these stuff, challenges, missions to do. So I'm going to do that. And yes, it's been an awesome Jubilee weekend, and pretty much the rain has held off this afternoon. There was drizzle, but you know, it's British, it's what we do. We sit in the cold and drink tea and eat cake and try and just make the most of what we've got. So it was a typical British event. But I'm going to have a bath now, and I'll see you all tomorrow for hopefully a proper day off. But you know what I'm like, so you know, maybe it won't happen. But yeah, that's my plan anyway, is to do as little as possible tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow.